we're bringing you another Gold Diggers bonus vlog. This time, Matt's back at Hamworthy United, my first trip of the season, because we're actually watching Hamworthy Rec versus Folland Sports. Hopefully, we're waiting near the umbrella. Firstly, ladies and gentlemen, we've got to address the elephant in the room here. After several complaints recent times about his hygiene, his looks and his football knowledge, Matt has been taken off camera tonight, so I shall be doing it solo. So on to tonight's action, we are watching the table toppers, Hamworthy Rec. And they're actually playing at Hamworthy United's ground tonight, just to get a game on, because they've basically still got 12 games to play between now and the end of April, so it makes sense for them to come down the road, play a few games here. And tonight they're actually playing Folland Sports. Now on paper it may look like a formality in terms of who's going to win, but as you can tell, the weather might cause some havoc tonight, especially with the wind, so that could level it somehow for Folland's. But you feel if Hamworthy got the players at the moment, especially Long up front, who is nearly on the cusp of hitting 40 goals a season, and they got George Dern as well, who's actually hitting some form, so they've got a good up front line there. But Folland's, we saw them the other week, didn't we, Matt? And they actually put on a good performance, so I was quite impressed by them. They soaked up a lot of pressure and they hit East Gales on the break. Might be a bit harder tonight for them to do it, but they've actually got a good away record. They've actually won more games away than what they've won at home. Thank you, Matthew, for that stat. He said I wouldn't get any stats in tonight, but very much looking forward to Hamworthy tonight. So, because we watched them about a month ago, didn't we, against Newport, putting in good forms, and I saw them against Tottenham and Ealing last week, and they took them apart and won 9-0. Could have been double figures. We're not expecting that tonight. Should be a closer game. So watch this space. There you go.
You all sir? You alright? So this knows how to play, we're moving to the other side. Go. That's what happens when you're unbeaten. Everyone steps up a gear, don't they?
Good ball, 3-8.
Yep.
Right, half-time score is Hamworthy Rec 2, Folland Sports 2. Been a very entertaining first half, and there was a surprise in store in the first 10 minutes as Folland's raced into a 2-goal lead. But Hamworthy do what they do best, and they score goals. And they hit back probably around about the 15-minute mark with a goal from a set piece by Ashboy. And then he got another one probably after about half an hour mark with another well-worked goal. So they seem to be a threat from set pieces, Hamworthy, mainly tonight. They're keeping long quiet up front, but Folland's, they do look dangerous on the counter. So there's going to be a few more goals in this second half, and I wouldn't be surprised if both teams scored at least another one. Most argue they've been the best.
Keep the ball! Keep the ball! That's you, Archie! Yes, Archie! Make a run! Get him out! Don't leave him, left side. Go on, Yonis, you jump in, nice one! Yonis, jump in! Jump in there now, Yonis! That's fucking brilliant, Kieran. Absolutely fucking brilliant.
Well, 4-2 winners in the end. How happy are you guys with the result?
Yeah, no, we're really happy with the result. To get the 3 points, you know, going 1-0 down after kind of a minute wasn't great, and then finding ourselves 2-0 down made it even more difficult. But you know, we showed great character, I thought, to keep going, and you know, we controlled the first half in the end after that, I thought, and you know, fair play to them. You know, they kept pushing and pushing, but you know, eventually we managed to take 3 points, so then we can go again in 48 hours. Yeah,
because when going 2-0 down, you showed a lot of character to actually come back pretty much instantaneously. So
yeah, obviously I think just the rain coming down, and they had that first corner, and Matty tipped it over the bar, was a good save. Then from the resulting one, obviously it just, you know, it was great delivery in, and we didn't defend it well, and you find yourself 1-0 down after a minute or so. Obviously when they got the second, then it was, I think we were going to go one or two ways. We were going to fold and they could have gone and got a third, or you know, we had to react, and that's all we could say to them from the sideline was just be calm. There's, you know, there's loads and loads of time left, so you know, the game wasn't finished. It was about what we did after that, and I think we showed you know, some really good stuff to come back and obviously, you know, win the game 4-2.
Would you say it's one of the hardest games you've had this season in the league?
Yeah, every game poses its different challenges, and you know, I know Jada, their manager, quite well, and we know what they're about. We know they're going to be a really good side in certain things that they like to do and cause us problems. Yeah, it was an interesting one, wasn't it? Being 2-0 down, they kind of, you know, they're on top, but they caused us problems in certain areas, and I don't think we defended great tonight. And we just said that in there, but the character to come back from behind is the most important thing.
And the last goal, George Dean, the substitute,
yeah.
How good was that?
Oh yeah, Dimo's goal was great. You obviously come off the bench, so as you can imagine, you know, he obviously wanted to play, he wants to start, and obviously he got told he wasn't. And it was said to him before the game, it's about when you come on having an impact and making sure tonight that when you get your chance, do something for us. 3-2. Yes, we were in the lead, but they were putting a lot of pressure. They were knocking a lot of long balls. So to find that opportunity for him and to kill the game off was excellent for us.
And obviously with the weather at the moment causing havoc, and it's looking like it's going to cause more havoc next week. How are you keeping the squad sort of motivated and ready to go?
It feels like everything's against us because ultimately, we still had 12 games to go tonight, down to 11 now. But we've had to just keep the amount of hours that's gone in from both gaffers, from Gricey and Smithy, the secretary. Even me, I phoned Jada the other day. We were having conversations about can we move the game, and it has been really, really hard. We did train Tuesday because obviously the game was off, so managed to get another session, and it's just keeping them ticking over. But obviously going Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Tuesday, it's tough.
Well, that's brilliant. Thank you very much for your
Awesome.
time. Appreciate it. Always a pleasure.
No worries, take care.
Yeah, and you. That's the end of another delightfully cold night watching Wessex League football, but been thoroughly entertained tonight. Final score was Hamworthy Rec 4, Folland Sports 2. But that doesn't tell the whole story, because although Folland's lost, they put in a great performance tonight and they were very hard to break down. And obviously racing into that 2-0 lead gave them a bit of impetus to up their game a bit, but I think Hamworthy's quality shone through in the end, and especially nicking out the death through a beautiful goal. I think the Folland's goalkeeper came out but lost the ball, bit of a mix-up with defence, and Hamworthy scored a beautiful goal, wasn't it? George Steam, beautiful finish from about 30-35 yards out, and just dipped in under the crossbar, but that is probably going to contend with Tyrrell's goal from Tuesday as their goal of the month, so watch this space. But what can you say about Hamworthy? They are steamrolling their way towards the title, and tonight was one of those wins where you thought definitely got the title potential now, because they could have easily folded after going 2-0 down, but they showed their character, come back, and they've still got 4 games in hand now to extend their lead. So I think it's just a case of the weather gods, which aren't being very kind to us at the moment, working their magic, and hopefully Hamworthy can secure the league at the game we filmed them at. But in terms of our vlogging this week, we've still got hopes for the Isle of Wight derby tomorrow, so we're going to get up early. I'm going to get the bus to Livington, then we're going to get the ferry across to Yarmouth. But we have got a contact at East Cowes who's going to tell us early whether or not the pitch inspection will pass. So if that doesn't go ahead, then I'll be at either Brockenhurst Livington on Saturday, which I might film that, but it might be a bit of a boozy one, but Matt's wimping off for some family stuff. Or I might drive up to watch the big game at Chichester between Moneyfields and Stoneham. So watch this space for my travels. I'm not saying the second goal scorer, I'm afraid, but Hamworthy Rec got 2 back through Ashboy. Now Matt's put me off, so we're going to start again.
Yeah.
I'm not saying